the county government remains committed to its mission of enhancing service delivery through unwavering emphasis on efficiency, effectiveness, and productivity. These deliberate actions and clear intentions will ensure that the needs of the people of Nandi are met. Cognizant of the above, and in accordance with Section 46, 1 and 2 of the County Government Act of 2012, and in order to ensure and enhance responsiveness in the needs of the people, and to focus performance on devolved functions, I have reorganized our government under Executive Order Number 1 of 2024 for the executive as follows. 1. Alfred Kiprotich Lagat has been reassigned as CCM for Lands, Environment and Climate Change. Dr. Bureti Kipto has been reassigned as CCM for Trade, Enterprise, Development and Tourism. Isaiah Keter retains CCM Administration, Public Service and ICT and assigned to act as CCM for Transport and Infrastructure. Rose Angira has been reassigned as CCM for Sports, the Arts and Youth. Scholastica Tuwei has been assigned as CCM in charge of Culture, Gender and Social Welfare, and assigned as acting CCM for Education and Vocational Training. In accordance with Section 32(3) of the County Governments Act 2012, I have also assigned Her Excellency the Deputy Governor, Dr. Yulita Mitei, to act as CCM in charge of Health and Sanitation. Pursuant to Section 45(5) of the County Government Act, I have reassigned the chief officers as follows. 1. Beatrice Chemurgor has been reassigned as Chief Officer for Education and Vocational Training. Benjamin Kiprotich has been reassigned as Chief Officer for Culture, Gender and Social Welfare. Caroline Lagat has been reassigned as Chief Officer for Trade, Enterprise Development and Tourism. Paul Sanga has been reassigned as Chief Officer for Agriculture and Cooperative Development. Joseph Kipchumba Cheruyot has been reassigned as Chief Officer for Sports, the Arts and Youth. In accordance with Section 47 of the County Government Act and Section 126 of the PFM Act of 2012, we are currently evaluating the performance of both the County Executive Committee members and the chief officers, where the findings will inform further appropriate changes and actions that are intended to enhance efficiency and productivity in service delivery. I want to repeat that section, that in accordance with Section 47 of the County Government Act and Section 126 of the PFM Act, we are currently evaluating the performance of both the County Executive Committee members and the chief officers, and the findings will inform further appropriate changes and actions that are intended to ensure efficiency and productivity in service delivery. Further, I have accepted the resignation of the following 2 County Executive Committee members. 1, Engineer Dries Kibet Rono, the CCM in charge of transport and infrastructure, and 2, Ms. Ruth Koech, the CCM in charge of health and sanitation. The leadership of the county appreciates the exceptional leadership and dedication of Engineer Dris Rono as the CCM in charge of transport and infrastructure. His efforts and innovative approach have significantly improved the county's transport and infrastructure sector. Engineer Dris also served as the chairperson of the caucus of CCMs in charge of transport and infrastructure at the COG. So Idris Rono was already serving as chairman of CCM's caucus in Kenya, and we appreciate the work that he has done for the period that he has served us as CEC in charge of transport in Nandi County. Again, I want to take this opportunity to recognize and appreciate the invaluable contribution of Ruth Koech, the CCM in charge of health and sanitation. Unwavering dedication and exemplary leadership has been instrumental in advancing health services in our county. Since assuming office in 2017, she has successfully spearheaded numerous initiatives aimed at improving healthcare service delivery, including successful implementation of programs and initiatives that have made several key achievements, including social health insurance scheme program in Nandi County, improving healthcare infrastructure, championing community health promoters, advancing universal health care, among others. It's also important to note that Ruth served as the vice chairperson of the Health and Sanitation Caucus at the COG. So she was also, just like Dris, serving at the national level as the chairperson, as the vice chairperson of the caucus. Pursuant to Article 179(2)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, I have forwarded the names of the following 3 persons to the County Assembly for approval to the positions of County Executive Committee members. 1, Dr. Viola Cherotich Chemogos, nominee for CCM in charge of health and sanitation. Dr. Chemogos is 40 years old. She is a certified pharmacist and holds a bachelor's degree of pharmacy, a diploma in pharmacy, a senior management course at the Kenya School of Government. She is a member of the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya, Hospital Pharmacist Association of Kenya, and the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union. She has 16 years of experience working in the health sector. She is currently working as a clinical pharmacist at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, the Shoe for Africa facility. Number 2, Ms. Renee Chepkosgei Kirwa, nominee for CCM in charge of education and vocational training. Ms. Kirwa is 45 years old. She holds a bachelor's degree of education in early childhood and primary education from Egerton University. She has over 13 years she has worked for over 13 years as a tutor at Baraton Teachers Training College, but currently she is serving as an ECD teacher at Kabiyet Township. Currently she is in class teaching as an ECD teacher. She comes in as the CCM in charge of education. Number 3, Engineer Robert Kipchirchir Limo, nominee for CCM in charge of transport and infrastructure. Engineer Limo is 40 years old and as a certified and registered graduate engineer. He holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in mechanical engineering and currently pursuing an MBA in strategic management and Technology. He has previously worked in the Department of Defense, Army Aviation, as an engineer, Baobab Beach Hotel and Resort as a chief engineer in charge of designs, Green County Construction Limited as a technical director, and currently also works at serves at the Lake Basin Development Authority as a director. So we have given those three names to the County Assembly for processing and approval to serve as CCMs. So those are the changes that we have made, and I have